Hello, good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you the important lesson on Chaman Nahal's novel Azadi. This novel has a historical background. Today, the students, you will feel very happy that in this novel the element of history has been discussed. A distinctive novel characterized by an exploration of the relationship between history and fiction. Chaman Nahal. Chaman Nahal Azadi expresses a strong consciousness of the fictiveness of all discourse about history and reality. In this paper, we have tried to study Azadi in all the postmodern perspective and to attempt the application and utility of the postmodern critical concepts like historiographic metaphysics to historical novels. It is not only a recreation of a historical event but an imaginative revisioning of a historical epoch. Indian freedom movement and the consequent emergence of the two states, Pakistan and India, acquired a huge dimension in the history of South Asia. The focus of the novel is the socio-political concerns of the era. It leaves an impact of being more than a historical novel in which historical sense and reality enter into the sphere of art imperceptibly. Chaman Nahal, hailed as a brilliant Indian English novelist of the second generation, has enriched the field of political fiction, which is very poor as compared to other forms of Indian English fiction. His Gandhi quartet has an epic sweep covering the whole perspective of the Gandhian era in Indian life. Azadi, which happens to be one of the four novels of the Gandhi quartet, offers an intensive picture of the effect of the traumatic experience of the partition of the country into India and Pakistan on the life of the people living in the northwestern border area of India. Azadi succeeds in giving a very convincing and graphic picture of the horrors and paradoxes of partition experience felt by the people of northwestern south part of India around 1947. Like a good creative writer, Chaman Nahal has depicted the horrors of partition experienced by concentrating on the life of Lala Kasiram of Sialkot, thereby highlighting the positive as well as the negative side of the complex problem. Lala Kasiram, the protagonist of Azadi, becomes a spokesman. Eh, One second. Lala Kasir protagonist Azad becomes a spokesman of the Hindus who are deeply disturbed by the unprecedented political event. Although the novel has been written from an omniscient point of view, it depicts life as seen through Lala Kasiram's consciousness. Lala Kasiram has been leading a contented life in Sialkot as a grain merchant. He has also brought a few acres of land in his native village. He has a pious and beautiful but illiterate wife, Prabharani, whom he tries to educate perpetually. He has a daughter, Madhubala, and a son. Around, he has been living in a rented house belonging to Bibi Amaravati. He is a spirited Hindu who has great respect for Vedic philosophy. He knows Sanskrit, Hindi and Punjabi sufficiently well. As member of the Arya Samaj, he has great admiration for the Hindu culture in general. Lala Kasiram fears the division of the country he sees in the shrewd British plan. He knows the British policy of encouraging the partition. His faith in Gandhi's oath of not accepting the partition looks shaken. He says to his wife that if Pakistan is created, everything will be ruined. By the repeated use of the marks of the interrogation, the author emphatically holds Nehru and other leaders responsible for the partition. Nahal. Nahal, while writing Azadi, and strongly felt that the partition of India was unfortunate, political and motivated, and full of forced exile. Recalling elsewhere those desperate days, he wrote, I had been personally exposed to Gandhiji during the few months of his life. After 1947, he made Birla House in New Delhi his home. Our family by then had migrated from Pakistan to Delhi, and it was possible for me to attend Gandhi's prayer meetings almost evenings. In this novel, we have tried to show that how the feeling of partition was almost created in India. Its founders were the people of India who believed in the policy for both religions, Hindus and Muslims. In this novel, Lala Kasiram's character has been presented as a protagonist who is afraid of the result consequences after partition. He is afraid before partition and feels very panic that someday the country will be ruined because the policy of Nehru and Jinnah was not suitable to modern India. In this novel, we have also seen that in this novel there are so many types of atmosphere created by the writer, and we have followed them, used them, the atmosphere according to the convenience of the readers. So, this lesson presents a very clear picture of Pakistan, how Chaman Hall has been successful in this novel. There have been another writers like Khushwant Singh, Salman Rushdie, who wrote on train to Pakistan, burning train, etc. They have given an immense photography of the picture of at that time. So this novel has a very clear picture of the Pakistan and Hindustan before partition. As a teacher of English, I have tried to give the distinctive and clear picture of partition through the element of history. In this essay, in this novel, the writer has tried to elaborate the postmodern perspective, how the postmodern critical concepts, his historical multiplication of historical novels has been created. It is not only a recreation of historical event but an imaginative revisioning of historical epoch. Although the writer admits that the element of history has been used in this novel, but imagination also plays a very vital role. It is complementary to history because it is the recreation of history somewhere. Indian freedom movement and the consequent emergence of the two states Pakistan and India have been shown in this novel. The emphasis, the focus of the novel is the political concerns of the era. It leaves an impact of being more than a historical novel in which historical sense really enter the sphere of the intercept. Saman Nahal hailed as a brilliant Indian English novelist of the second generation. So, the students, you have successfully understood the concept of partition, element of history, how in 1947 two nations were created, divided, having two different religions. And there was a great massacre, bloodshed after the division. So, thank you, the students.